outdoor adventures.
Greetings once again, all. Chook here from Chook's Outdoor Adventures. Well, summertime is upon us, and every spring, early summer, I kind of go through my gear. I get out what the year's bear defense is going to be for my hiking and fishing trips, and I went with the Glock 20 Gen 5. I know in some of my other videos I listed the FN 510 Tactical slightly above the Glock 20, and I'm still kind of leaning that way, but guess what? I don't have a chest holster or a rig set up for it. So this chest holster is done by GS Holsters, and it's fit for a Glock 20 Gen 4 with the TLR1 HL light, and this is my Glock 20 Gen 5. It does fit, but it's a little tight because of the ambi safety, but it still clicks in. I can get it out quick. I will probably mold it, heat it up, or, you know, it'll probably wear in after a while, but I may speed things up. But anyways, this is my setup. The reason why a lot of people in Alaska choose a chest holster is because over the last 10-15 years, it's been popularized by guides, because when you're in a situation where a bear is running at you, some people are fast drawing from the hip, and that's fine. That may be well. Sometimes I wear a hip holster, but the guides tend to think that it's better to have something up here that's a little faster to draw, and if you're falling back, you're startled, you can kind of grab it quickly, and it's always going to be here, whereas sometimes down here you can get things, you know, tangled or whatever. You're sitting. It's just kind of nice and convenient for, you know, bear defense to have a rig like this. Now, everybody always thinks that I think 10mm is the ultimate bear defense. No, I don't. The ultimate bear defense is a rifle or a shotgun, a 12-gauge shotgun with slugs, a 45-70, a big bore hunting rifle. But if this is all you have, then a 10mm has been known to do the job. I think it's great because of capacity, less recoil, you're able to get a bunch of shots on target. But anyways, this is what I'm going with. The reason why I have a light on here, I think this is very important. This is different than like tactical, you know, home defense considerations. I have a light on here because when I was charged about 5-6 years ago by a black bear, it was midnight in June, very beginning of June, and yes, there was a little bit of light in the sky, but under the tree line it was pure black. And I came around this tent and a giant black bear was growling and slapping the gravel with his paws, and I had a revolver at the time, you know, 44 Ruger Alaskan, which is a wonderful firearm, by the way, and I just started blasting and I heard it run off in the woods. But I always think of that story. That was one of the closest encounters I've had with a bear. If I would have had a rig like this with the light, I would have came around that tent and just, you know, blew up the whole area with this light. I would have seen them, and I would have got a bunch of shots right on target, and I would have had 2 bears on that hunting trip instead of just 1. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. Me and Michael Kaler shot this today. He got a kick out of it because it just looks so crazy with this Siley bear. It's an enclosed red dot emitter, a closed emitter red dot, and I think it's great. It's been accurate so far, and I was pretty accurate shooting it today at the range. So it's just kind of fun, and this is something that I would suggest you get if you're going to be doing extended hiking, hunting, fishing in the north. I think it's great. Let me know what you guys think about my decision. I kind of go back and forth between the XDM, the Glock Gen 4, Glock 20 Gen 4 even, and this guy. And the XDMs really turned me on to a red dot on a 10mm semi-auto, and I shot that XDM really well. And so this is kind of the direction I'm going. And of course, red dots can fail. The nice thing about an enclosed one, it's not going to fog up on you, but you got to think about batteries. It's nice to have suppressor height sights, that kind of thing. Let me know what you guys think. The season's just started. I'm ready to get out there and have some adventures. Please check out my Patreon below and become a member. Support the channel if you can. And thanks, guys. It's Chook, your friend in the field.
It's a tactical thing.
It totally is.
Why? Because you're always Chook. You're always tactical.
Yeah, that's how I usually shoot. I like to trade my guns just for fun, but now I have none. Oh no, get shot by a bear, but I don't care, I got a 10mm. Shoots Outdoor Adventures. Watch you almost die every time.